So today we have Confetti arrows against GCS Owls. Both teams undefeated. The map difference, the point difference. Confetti has +10 on the maps, and GCS Owls have +12. So GCS Owls stat-wise are looking a little bit stronger.
Yeah, and also GCS last year won the Overwatch Nationals, while Confetti won Division 2 Women in Esports Invitational. So we're coming up against a great team today. What do you think will happen?
I'm unsure, again, from the stats GCS Owls. Like showing out, actually, got to support my home team, got to support Confetti. But
we might get kicked off the course if we don't.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's kind of scary.
But non-biased casting, of course.
Non-biased casting, but deep down. I don't know who I'm expecting to win. I'm leaning a little bit more towards GCS just because they won the full nationals. So it's like a big tournament. They won everything last year. And they also have a higher map difference.
But it could be based off the teams they've played. Maybe Confetti have played some harder teams.
True, they haven't played Confetti yet, and Confetti hasn't played them. So
both teams undefeated. One team has to lose today.
One team does have to lose. I don't think it's possible to draw an Overwatch. So. We're waiting for the game to start. The game should be starting soon, I believe. I'm interested in seeing what comps are going to run.
Yeah, we'll probably see the composition. I believe it's Lijiang Palace is our first map, or Lijiang Tower. Sorry.
Who do you think is going to be played on the map?
From what I saw from the previous week, it appeared that Yoshi popped off on this map. So there's a Ryan Hart versus Ryan on the
Bastion is interesting. I don't believe Bastion's a normal pick, but hey, the Hammer just being them around.
So Yoshi on the outside is playing a Soldier. That's what we expected. They have a Hanzo, so we've got to make sure there's no picks here. Oh, Kiriko gets picked, but then Yoshi gets the trade on Baptiste.
Both teams want support down.
Now there's no Bastion on the map. That should be an advantage towards DPS down.
It does look like Echo might fall hither.
Oh,
and he does.
That's a 3v3 on point.
Hammond is holding the site.
Mercy is still alive. Yoshi gets Lucio. Yoshi's getting pocketed by the Mercy. Tracer recoil on the outside of the map. Hammond left alone to his own devices on point. The Kiriko here to support.
I really think the Owls plan of going around and flanking was just so strong because if all 5 of them do it instantly at the start of the round, they have no time to move back. So the Confetti Arrows have got to decide between are they going to fight on site like they did. And to be fair, they are holding pretty well. It does seem like they're about to recapture the site, or
that's two dead for the Owls.
Are they going to fight towards theirs?
Yoshi goes down though. Baptiste down for the Owls. This should be a reclaiming of the point towards the Confetti Arrows. There goes the tank, and there's a full 5 dead. So what you said didn't happen. Confetti were aggressive off the rip, but didn't get much early time.
But they didn't get much early time. In fact, they seemed to lose the early game, and then they
44 to 10 and climbing.
I still think we're seeing a very aggressive comp towards Confetti Arrows here, though, despite them not seeming too aggressive towards the opening.
Both teams are undefeated. Maybe it's a test of which team will come out on top. There goes Lucio flying off the map. Tracer uses it all, trying to solo on Yoshi.
I will say, it just seemed like you were wrong on the soldier idea. It just seemed like a
soldier on OP. That's all I'm saying. Yoshi gets taken out by the Mei. That's big. Both supports down here for the Owls. And there goes Mei. But Ryan takes out the Echo.
And Bull, once again, just spinning around the point, trying to hold it as long as he can while his teammates respawn.
Hammond just vibing here on the point. There goes the Kiriko, though. This should be fairly easy for... Oh, Yoshi's back, though. Yoshi finds the Tracer.
The Owls did manage to take the point back, so they are going to start racking up those score.
Yoshi did
capture objective.
You get some intel though. Holding the right click. Baptiste down. Kiriko gets traded. But there goes Yoshi. And it looks like this should be an Owl's hold.
It should be, unless Hammond could pull out a miracle here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to try to retake the last second. And they try to hold it for the rest of the round. If they don't, I think Owls might take the first map.
So as we can see the stats here, 8 assists so far for the Mercy. There goes Hammond. Gets one with the slam.
Echo tends to Reinhardt, however, instantly being knocked out, but
Echo instantly knocked out of their ult. That's all, but Yoshi gets 2.
Yoshi
Well,
just
Yoshi
get 2.
find
Are we
more.
going to see a third?
Yoshi gets 3. Yoshi gets 4.
4?
Will Yoshi get the ace? Yoshi's playing slow.
Okay, now Confetti Owls have to hold this point for the rest of the round, otherwise the first map's going to go to Out.
So 99 on the point for the Owls. Will Confetti hold it out, or will the Owls choke?
I think it really depends. I think it's very interesting that they are sticking to the Reinhardt pick and not playing something a little more aggressive. Maybe they're waiting until the timer is down a little bit more.
Yoshi pops their ult. May pops their ult in return.
Doesn't look like May
Yoshi
got
gets
anyone
one with
in
their
the
ult. That's the Tracer down. But Sojourn and Echo taken out by Confetti. It looks like the Owls get this first point.
Oh, Sojourn gets taken down. Oh, this race could be huge. I think Sojourn needs to really work it right now for them to take the point.
Trying to get the Baptiste. That should be Baptiste dead, but waste the immortality field. But there goes Mercy.
And I do believe that looks like the first, unless Hammond can keep holding this point, but he's very low and he has no supports around him.
No, that should be game.
And I do believe the first map does go to the Owls.
So as we said, the Owls now have a 14 map difference over Confetti.
I think it's 13 now.
Oh, but a round. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Let's now go to the second point on Lijiang.
I think I was definitely expecting a little bit more aggression towards the early game for Confetti Arrows, but
it seems with the Owls composition, they kind of nullified the effects of the early game.
Yeah, I think once Confetti Arrows have got that early aggression now, if they can't do anything with the early aggression and the defensive comp, other than the Hammond maybe spinning around the point and moving around, it's very weak.
It does leave to the rest of the other characters getting picked off.
Yeah, the Echo Sojourn can dish out like so much DPS, but it's just no like defensive capabilities there.
Well, they've changed to a Winston instead of a Reinhardt here.
Maybe for a bit more of aggressive comp for Owls.
So it could just be a head point on point here. There goes the Winston charging into Yoshi. Yoshi takes him down.
Hammond once again playing around with the DPS. Spinning around. The point isn't open yet. It will be open soon though.
2 people down for Confetti, but it looks like the Kiriko should be traded.
Does look like the Owls are looking to capture this point first. The ball's not going to let it happen.
Both supports dead here. Mercy going to be running onto the point. Hammond. 300 HP. There goes the Echo. Echo getting focused by the Tracer. Winston takes down Hammond on point. Now there should be a recuperation here from the Confetti Arrows.
I just really think that their aggressive comp isn't working that well. I think the aggressive ball is very interesting. However, the ball's kind of been played solo. He's not been playing with his team. They're not using the ball to.
It seems like when the Winston does get on, the Hammond does get on point, it's a 1v4 instead of
his whole team being with him, or the Hammond maybe engaging the enemy team with his team. He seems to always go alone and try to get out.
But there is the Tracer. There's the first pick for the Confetti Arrows. Yoshi getting the first pick. Will this open up?
Yoshi not being able to take down one of the supports here.
Yoshi gets traded by the Lucio. Winston on point. 3 people very low for the Confetti Arrows, and that should be a clean hold from the Owls.
The Owls just really, despite playing the Winston, I mean, Winston isn't super aggressive. Winston's definitely an aggressive character, but his shield allows him to...
Seems to be hard countering the Confetti style, it seems.
Yeah, I mean, the Owls just seem to be dominating this map. Last map was at least a little close. You know, the Confetti Arrows taking the point back and forcing them to play retake on the last minute. But
so far, the Owls with 75% on the control capture. Three dead again for Confetti Arrows. This looks like it's just going to be
it's just those
100 to 0 for the Owls on this map.
That's like a clean sweep. I do believe this match is best of 5, so this is only the first one. So
yeah, it's not a clean sweep just yet,
it's
but it's certainly a clean sweep on Leisure
on
if
this
this
map.
carries on. And
Unless
there we
Yoshi
go.
can hold it, but that's not going to happen.
That's 2-0. Water. Called it. Alright, we're in Blizzard World now.
Okay, Blizzard World, we have a Sigma Bastion. I believe this is the Owls again. They all seem to like that Bastion.
Sojourn again from
Mercy
Yoshi.
Sojourn, and who's their last character, I believe? Oh, it's Anna. Okay. Into
Bastion, Anna, Sigma.
a Kiriko.
Tracer.
Kiriko Tracer.
And that is 3 dead already from Confetti Arrows. That's
Ooh,
4.
4. Okay.
Will Sigma get 1 to say goodbye? It doesn't appear likely.
It's like a hard hold again.
So we've changed away from Mercy here to a Kiriko.
You gotta remember, we are going to see a lot more dignified comps this time, so it's not going to be teams can play what they want, whether they want to play aggressive or defense. This is attack or defense now, so we will see defender-sided teams and attacker-sided teams.
So if anyone hasn't watched Overwatch before, we've got to capture the first control site, and then it'll be a payload that we've got to push through the map.
At the top of your screen, you'll see 3 checkpoints. Every time it hits a checkpoint, it will stay there, even if you get off the point. Other than that,
also,
it will not.
time will be increased when the payload gets unlocked. But anyway, back to the game. It looks like Confetti have been successful into the first push. That looks like a clean 3 dead from the Owls.
Yoshi's just getting so much value here with these.
With the Soldier on beams, he is beaming.
I'm still unsure about the Bastion pick. I think once they've got the point and once they've got the payload going, then they might be a little bit stronger. But
it appears that they're actually
on the original attack,
a shield and a Bastion seems to be their idea this time. There goes Tracer jumping in point, getting head dink.
Owls, of course, playing the Winston again since it worked so well from the last map.
The Owls seem to be pushing this, but it could be an overcommit because this could be some early yards on the payload push.
Okay, and that's the payload captured for the Confetti Arrows.
Yoshi's taken down by the Kiriko though. The respawn will obviously change closer to the payload though.
The Genji, I believe, will go away, especially with the Kiriko support. They won't to take him down, but they can't push him back
for too long. But we are coming up to one of the bigger choke points on this map. You obviously have top control and bottom control.
One of the bigger choke points. We're also going to have to see if Bastion can get somewhere useful, because if Bastion's on the ground and he can't make it anywhere, I don't think he's going to be able to fight the top.
Here goes the ult from Sigma.
Sigma capturing 3.
Sigma
not a single kill so far.
Yoshi about to get their ult as well. Yoshi
okay, Winston falls.
That's big first. That's the tank gone.
Sigma does seem like he... and Sigma falls to the Genji blade.
Yoshi keeping their ult in their back pocket though. Haven't wasted too much util there. The Owls used 1 ult there by the Genji.
I believe they used 1 ult each. I believe we had Sigma ult from the Confetti Arrow side and the Genji ult from the Owl side.
But as you can see on our screen now, the Anna powers up Yoshi. Yoshi uses their ult too. Winston very low, so was the Tracer. That Winston is 1 shot. Now we have the Bastion.
He's not going to fall there with that shield, as we said earlier. They're trying to take. Tracer's trying to take down this Bastion.
Tracer trying to gank the Winston. Trying to gank the Bastion as well. Junker Queen now from the Arrows.
Guessing we have some ults. We have Kiriko ult full. We have a Winston ult being used as well.
Winston down. That's big. There goes the tank again.
Tank
it should lead to Confetti getting the first site captured.
See, now this is the complete opposite of what we were seeing last match. Now it seems like Confetti are feeling very strong into the second game.
But as we said before, the Confetti are strong off the break, but now they need to get it past the third capture site, which is the hardest.
Yeah, Confetti are a much more attacker-sided team, so I don't know when the sides switch when they're on defense, if we're going to see a difference.
Kiriko here again, focused by the Junker Queen. Junker Queen gets one of the supports. Gets some good damage into Lucio. Junker Queen gets another kill there on the other Junker Queen.
Junker Queen takes down Junker Queen.
That's
That's
three from the tank.
kills from Cola
That's
Pip.
4.
Can they get the 5th?
This Tracer's just being annoying now.
And
Bastion
Bastion
cleans
gets
up
the
with the
last.
grenade.
Bastion gets the last 2. I believe that was 3 from Junker Queen there.
The spawn's coming close though. Due to the timing of those kills, they will get an early contest on this.
They have made the point. I mean, Confetti have so much time to play with here. They have 3 minutes and a half to push this pillar the rest of the way.
Obviously, you get to this corner, and if a team gets a set up here, it can be annoying to play against.
Yeah, this is another one of the biggest choke points. If they can get past this corner though, then it might be smooth sailing for Confetti arrows.
But we have to remember the final to get 100% on this map. It is very close to the opposition spawn.
Yeah.
So even though it may look over, it
I
certainly
think we've
won't
seen
be
some
until
moves
the
here.
game.
I think we may see a Junker Queen up from Confetti side here, maybe. There it is.
There's the Kiriko ult as well as a counter. There's 2 dead.
The ult is just so
3
strong.
dead.
There's so much
Tank,
value.
That's 4 dead. Tracer trying to be annoying. Yoshi knows where that recall is going to go.
This is going to be very difficult for the hours to stop this point, especially with so much time remaining for Confetti arrows.
Their only saving grace is that they have a few ults to call on.
Just the final stretch here for Confetti arrows.
It's a big slice. That should get some chunks of health.
Genji seems like he's trying to flank. I think they really need to.
Oh.
If Owls have any chance of winning
there
this,
goes the Genji ult. The Genji gets taken down by Yoshi. There goes the tank as well. This should be easy from the Confetti arrows. And they're very smooth.
That is a smooth sweep for Confetti on that map.
So now it'll change to Confetti being the defending side. And we have to see what composition they go with this time.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Confetti can still play aggressive on defense. They could push someone else pushing, or they could just hold the point, kind of like Owls tried to do that round, but failed to.
But as we saw, even with the Owls, even if the Owls do get all the way on this map, Confetti have 2 minutes 20 to actually have.
They had loads of
the
time.
overtime.
That seems like a very strong map.
It could be.
For them.
It could be Confetti's map this time, which means it's 1-1 on the series. But let's hope.
1-1.
Let's hope that it's a very quick one this time. Not into overtime, not into the 2-minute stuff where it gets a bit scary for the guys on Confetti.
That's what we're hoping, but no bias commentary. No bias commentary. No. I believe this is first of 3, so 1-1 would make this real close.
So
Guaranteed with 4 maps.
So we see Yoshi again on the Soldier one. Anna, Bastion, Kiriko, Junker Queen, and Soldier one.
Relatively the same comes to last time.
So what the Confetti arrows will be hoping to do off the break is they'll be hoping for an Anna to get a lot of use out of this no heal. Out of the RB or I don't know what their binding is, to make sure that they can't heal. And maybe sleeping their tank, and maybe that's their gank strategy.
Team of the tank may be very tough. I feel like so far from what I've seen here, the way Owls really want to play this is they need to turn on the supports because no one on Confetti is dying with the support team them.
The arrows need to keep up the pressure and no free kills given out.
Depends who they play. Again, we have the Reinhardt for the aggressive comp here. We have a TP coming in. But can Confetti hold this?
Taken down.
Reinhardt does get 2.
And that's 3 dead already.
And it does they're going to get the last. It's very easy capture for Owls here.
So as we said, 2 minutes 20 on the clock for Confetti, but the Owls break off was a lot cleaner than Confetti.
That was much faster. I really feel like Confetti maybe could have taken a bit more control forward. I feel like especially with their aggressive playstyle, holding back on site like that is a little unlike them.
Yeah. The Symmetra TP worked wonders there for the Owls. That's certainly something they've definitely been practicing.
I didn't see it coming.
There goes the Anna again. Symmetra gets taken down on the opposition side.
These Symmetra TPs are just so strong. However, this time it didn't work.
There goes the Reinhardt.
Gets taken down.
Yoshi gets 2. Yoshi gets 3. Will Yoshi get a 4-piece? No. But this is some early contest time, which should hopefully get the time back in the favour of Confetti. That's what they'll certainly be hoping.
Yeah, I was going to look to reset here, maybe try to get them in the aggressive. I don't know if they're going to go for another aggressive Symmetra TP, or maybe they're going to think it's a little bit too predictable now, but
maybe they should change composition here. But as we just saw there, Symmetra is still on the map. Now change to a Baptiste though on the support routes.
I just feel like the Jungle Queen being up here shooting from range isn't that much value. Like they can't really do much. They can't, especially with the run height shield, they can't hit the.
Owl is looking to go for a flank here. They're leaving the point. They seem to be contesting for high ground. Yoshi puts down some damage and then gets out of there. So we just saw the Baptiste ult there. Didn't get much apart from taking Confetti off the high ground momentarily. 4 minutes still on the clock for the Owls. Yoshi gets one. That's Symmetra dead. But there's big ult from May. Yoshi replies with one.
Both teams falling very strong. The Sojourner could be huge here though. Actually gets taken
Yoshi
down.
gets another one. Yoshi falls into the Reinhardt. That's unfortunate. And this should...
It does like Owls. Owls are very strong. 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining.
So we said that the Confetti had done very well with this 2 minutes 20, but it looks like the Owls are going to try and
double it, maybe.
Speed run this map. Only really losing one team fight. As we said on the Confetti attack round, this is the strong point of the map for the defense.
Again, this corner choke point is one of the biggest choke points. We do have Bastion up. It seems like Bastion might be really good here.
Soldier on the high ground. There's also a Junker Queen ult.
Yeah, we have Junker Queen ult just came up.
There's a TP behind. Yoshi gets one. Now Junker Queen is boosted by Ana.
So like
Junker Queen gets one.
I think the Ana boost is very strong here. I think the Junker Queen ult.
So while this is a very good defensive hold, there was two ults used there.
Yes, I believe so. We had the Junker Queen ult and the Ana ult, the Ana boost.
Nano boost, but we still have the Bastion ult, should it needed to be used. And I do believe that Yoshi should be quick getting their ult as well.
Yeah, I think the Sojourner will be coming up soon as well. For Confetti.
So now we see a Bastion on the side of Owls. But there goes the Bastion ult, getting rid of the Immortality field from Baptiste. Yoshi on the high ground, getting good damage. There, Bastion gets free.
Yoshi is close to that ult. Junker Queen also.
And that's a 5 dead. That is a team kill. So
again, this corner choke point might be very strong.
So they did have 5 minutes and 10 seconds from the start here. As we see, the time is now currently at 3 minutes 30.
They do have to remember this is still the amount of time Confetti Arrows had when they hit the first checkpoint, so it could go either way still.
Confetti need one more hold to equalize the time, probably. Soldier gets taken down to very low health there. Junker Queen on the back lines. Should get the Bastion. That's a big pick.
Yoshi does have all. It is going to be popped. The Sojourner.
There goes one. Yoshi finds one.
Yeah, and the Owls are again going to have to fall back here and try regroup. And that is Reinhardt fallen for Owls again. The time is going to equalize, maybe go a bit more to the Confetti Arrows side, but Confetti Arrows are going to look to hold this for the rest of the time until the time is out, instead of them push the whole way and take the map. However, we'll see if they can do that.
It should mean that the Arrows do get the third round overtime though. Junker Queen here, getting into the opposition team.
We do have a Junker Queen ult. I believe they're looking for it.
There goes Reinhardt. That's a big pick.
That's a huge pick though. Tank falls early.
That should be May down as well. Uses her wall well. That's May taken down.
Force the Junker Queen. I do believe they're saving the Junker Queen ult for maybe the next fight.
This is another great hold out of Confetti.
Yeah, they almost have Nano boost up as well. So again, with that Junker Queen ult, I feel like they just really easy
could
to
see
fight.
more team plays out of the Confetti here.
Yeah, I mean, we're still unsure of what ults the Owls have, but I guess we'll have to see what they use and how they can try attack with it.
Confetti have 3 ults.
Bastion also coming out.
That's going to be Shoulder taking a lot of damage. Takes down to 35
falling.
health, but should get healing here.
I believe the Bastion ult might be popped here.
There's a Kiriko outside of the Owls. There goes the Nano Boost on the Junker Queen. So it gets one, but then is traded.
No, Owls did use the Bastion ult to take down the other Bastion, so
But they did also use the immortality field.
Yeah, Confetti Arrows currently
Bastion
do
gets
not
two.
have the Bastion that they want.
That's Bastion getting 3 on the side of Owls. Confetti
Yeah.
should get one last contest, but it will be very hard to win this from them.
It'll be very difficult. The
Look,
Sojourn has to
and
survive.
there
Oh,
goes
but
the
the May
Maywall.
Wall so strong.
Bastion.
And they just don't get there because that May Wall from
And as we predicted,
Owls.
should get taken to overtime. But as we said on the first round, Confetti with the 2 minutes 20, that's a lot of time to get the first.
That's a lot of time. Owls are looking very strong into the opening there, especially hitting the first checkpoint. But I just think like the corner hold for Confetti was just so strong.
As we saw, Confetti very good at attack.
Yeah.
But Owls equalise. Confetti have 2 minutes, Owls have 1. Simple maths. Owls have 1:20 extra.
I think the Fate Owls are just with the Nano boost and the Junker Queen ult, I think it's just so strong. Every team fight, you boost the Junker Queen goes in with the ult, and the whole team can't heal. It's just easy picks.
Especially if the Ana gets some good use out of their abilities. Obviously, the sleep can be big to shut down any ults.
Yeah, that's
and
such
the
a dish so much damage.
The no heals can also heal your team while stopping the opposition from healing.
Yeah, as soon as they take down the Reinhardt tank as well, and they don't have that wall barrier, I think Bastion can also dish out so much damage with his turret form.
Especially with the Junker Queen also having an ability where you can't heal in that time.
You can't heal, yeah.
It seems like this is the play out of the
no heals, no shields, and they will just fall. So
but now we get into the overtime. Confetti will need a stronger defensive hold this time. Looks like Yoshi's playing a bit more aggressive here.
And drop of the rest of the team, they're not going too aggressive. The rest of the team is still holding back on site. It's just I think Yoshi wants to get some early damage, maybe some early ult charge.
Some early damage, and certainly sees what composition Owls will be playing. They take top control.
Are we going to see another Symmetra TP, or are they, maybe they don't have a Symmetra?
As we saw, the Owls already down to 33 seconds, so it looks like Confetti is just trying to waste their time as much as possible. Reinhardt now jumping on point. Reinhardt taken down very low. Immortality field.
If this Reinhardt can fall, this would be huge. Confetti
doesn't connect. 3v1 on site. 15 seconds left for the Owls. Reinhardt gets a big.
This is anyone's game. Reinhardt can't be healed currently, but the shield is just so strong. Oh, Reinhardt is low.
Reinhardt should be traded.
Reinhardt doesn't fall here.
There comes Bastion jumping on point.
Can't take down me.
Use into the little ice cube.
Ice cube. It does look like
another immortality field used.
Bastion was slapped out of his turret form.
Ooh.
Bastion falls.
Yoshi big kill.
Owls.
Now on 70% charge on the roll. But that is 2 dead from
Yoshi's got so much value here. Yoshi's already at 90% for the ult. We may see a Sojourn, and this might just end the game with the overtime.
Getting the main kill.
They need this heal.
Need to get contest time on this. Needs to keep contesting. Lucio can't heal. There's nano boost Yoshi. Yoshi also using their ult. There goes the immortality field. This should be a conversion from Confetti arrows. Yoshi getting 3 to end out the round.
With the nano boost and the Sojourn, that's 3 for Yoshi, and that's, I believe now.
It's a good defensive hold. They get
that's
2
a good
ticks.
defensive hold now.
Confetti will need 3 ticks. They got 95.9% on the objective. Confetti will need to get 100. But Confetti do have 2 minutes 20 on the clock.
I do have more than double the time that I was at.
They have double the pushes. But
yeah,
will we see maybe a composition, maybe of Torbjorn to try and slow down the push?
Maybe. I think again, we're saying Confetti is very strong in the attack, but it did seem like, especially in the first time defending, Owls were very strong at taking that point.
Yeah, but as we saw from Confetti, they also got this point. But it was after one team fight. They'll need to be a lot cleaner this time.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to be a lot quicker because they're running on a lot less time. But as long as they get 3 ticks before ever, all they need is the payload out and they've won.
Yeah. So we should be hopping into the game to see the overtime. This would equal the maps 1-1, or will Owls take a 2-0 lead?
I mean, currently from the time and how the Confetti defended, I really think it's going to go to 1-1, and we're going to see up to 4 maps maybe.
So both teams undefeated. Should we go into a 1-1? This will be a very long game as it seems.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So we see the Sojourn again.
Sojourn again, they're taking the high ground with the Bastion.
So Reinhardt's still used. Junker Queen taken down to half health, but should get a heal here.
Yeah, the Maywall maybe.
Does separate them.
Yeah,
That's a big
oh,
first
that's
pick.
a big Maywall. Junker Queen can take it down.
We did see this from the first round of Confetti. They did lose the first team fight.
They did, but they did manage to get the point overall. They still have 140 on the clock, give or take. So they should have a lot of time, especially with the Sojourn ult charging so quickly.
But as we did see from the Owls there, they've also changed. Oh, and that's a
Changed to
change.
Sigma. Okay. Seen a Sigma, we have 40 on the Sojourn ult. As soon as the Sojourn ult comes up, if we have maybe another Nano or...
And there goes the Maywall trying to again separate the tank from the team.
It didn't quite work out this time, though. It does seem like they're going to get onto the point if the whole team comes, but...
Shield should be taken down.
They have to kill something else. Yeah.
Kirko managed
Reinhardt
to stay
is
off
alone. Reinhardt gets taken down.
But also
maybe
from the Confetti side, there's the Anna and there's the Bastion taken down.
It seems like a great hold from the Owls, yeah.
Yoshi gets May. And this should be another hold by the Owls. A minute left on the clock from Confetti arrows.
I think Confetti Owls have maybe one push in them. If there's any more than that, I think it might be too much of a stretch.
45 seconds, and they need to get this entirety of the point.
And if Confetti don't get this point, or at least get it further than the Owls did, then it's going to be a 2-0 for Owls. Yeah.
This will be very hard for Confetti. Going to have to reverse sweep. Yoshi here, getting on the point. Immortality field used a bit preemptively there, I would say. See, I think it should have been used inside of this May. May gets to. And that is a team wipe from the Owls. This should be 2.
And I do believe that will be a 2-0 for the Owls currently. The Confetti will lose the second map as well. It's very close. This map was very close. I like the last one.
So Confetti, first time round, very good offense. Second time round, didn't get a single touch on the point.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it could be the pressure of the time. It could be, you know, maybe both teams up their defense in the overtime because they really can't drop this map.
So we are going to see a 2-0. So we are going to need a reverse sweep from the Confetti arrows should they want to win. Or should they win.
Should they win.
But the Owls looking to keep their undefeated streak, looking to go 3-0, a clean sweep versus the Confetti arrows.
3-0 against another undefeated team would look very strong for the Owls.
While the Confetti have made a good start to the season, to keep their unbeaten run, they're going to need a clean sweep here. They're going to need a reverse sweep of all the modes. And
Owls are going to try to show us why they won the Nationals last year and why they were known as the best, if not one of the best teams.
The best in the league versus the best in the second division.
Yeah, we're going to have to see who wins. It's possible. It's not over till...
It's not over until
it's not over till it's not over till one team's got 3 points, but...
And the guys on Confetti are going to need a strong mental to bounce back from this, but we certainly think they are.
I think the pressure might be building up. I think if Confetti have a weakness right now, it would be the pressure on them to reverse.
But I would say they've got no pressure on them. They're 2-0 down. They're not really expected to win this anymore at this point.
I feel like Confetti will have a lot of pressure on themselves, maybe for like
maybe they are
expectations.
pressuring themselves. That is where the issue.
However, Owls, you just as the Owls, you can't get overconfident. If you get overconfident and you give Confetti that momentum, it's possible that Confetti can come back very easily. However, I don't know, the Owls look so strong. We thought that Confetti were the stronger team here, but the Owls have actually not the stronger team. We thought Confetti were the stronger attackers here. A bit more of an attacker side of comp. However, the Owls have just
certainly nullified what Yoshi can do on the map. Yoshi has made a few good plays, but certainly not as dominating if they have been.
Yeah, I feel like the Sojourn and Yoshi though still had so much value, despite it being anything.
Will it be a 3-0 from the Owls, or will it be a reverse sweep from Confetti? So we now see a Hammond. Yoshi's sticking on the Soldier on. We see a Bastion out of the Owls. Bastion taken down. That's big from Hammond. May on point. That's May dead. We see a Soldier out of Confetti here as well. So this should be a nice clean first point for Confetti.
Yeah, it seemed very easy. Maybe starting off strong for the reverse sweep. Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
Maybe Kyle got in their ears. Got a good coaching wisdom from them.
Yeah, I mean we have the Hammond again, just like the first one, which didn't go too well for Confetti, but we will see a bounce back.
But as we have been saying, the composition does lead to a very attack heavy. Does this move certainly suit them?
For the Confetti, I think again it's odd because despite Confetti being such an attacking team, it's like they're doing so well on defense. And unless it goes to start, that is a great pick for Hammond onto the Kiriko. Now that one support falls,
equalized. Confetti have.
Genji has fallen. So is the Junker Queen for Owls.
Should be another successful hold, and this should be the first point.
Trying to take down the Lucian. And Lucian obviously wants to back off and regroup with his team for when they respawn. Lucian, maybe it would be better to maybe die here for Lucian early and get the reset.
But Lucia's staying alive, doesn't opt to give up a life. Well, this leads to a rotate from both teams here, having to get to the point first.
Cool. That's 1 point for Confetti so far. We'll see
starting off stronger.
Starting off very strong. Not even. It didn't even seem close for the Owls. The Owls just didn't know how to do against the hold.
And it looks like already.
Genji does take the.
Baptiste's getting a flank
down. Genji Kiriko here getting a lot of value.
4 health from Soldier. Do they survive? Nope. Soldier's taken out. That's 3 dead from Confetti. 4 now. This should be.
It should be an easy take for Owls here.
Hammond just retreats.
Yeah, Hammond's going to go for the reset, going to go for the heal. Going to play with his team for the retake.
So this time, Confetti doesn't get the start that they wanted. The Owls do. But we did see a composition change from the Owls, changing to Genji. Could that lead to more flanks? And with the tank of Hammond, would that be more useful?
I think when it comes to the Genji flanks, I think we already just saw it. We saw the Genji Kiriko flank together, and they took up both the GPS and the bounties.
Gets 2.
Oh, the Genji blade. The Genji's getting so much value on this side hold.
Should be another team fight win for the GCSLs.
Yeah, again, Hammond just looking to reset. Maybe this team once again on the retake. They may have time if they rush for one more.
And Confetti, as we just saw there, we have 3 ults. There is a Soldier ult, we have a Lucio ult.
And a Baptiste ult.
Hammond maybe just trying to get more ult charge, getting some damage in.
With the ults, I mean, if they go fast like that...
Yoshi gets 1, gets the Lucio, that's big.
Oh, the Jungle Queen's on the back
Yoshi gets 2. Yoshi's popped their ult, got 2.
There they are on the point, overtime will be
Queen
ticking
very
here.
low.
Can they win? They do still have Hammond ult.
That's 4 dead, that should be a conversion. 99 now.
Now Confetti have to hold this until 100%, until...
So we did see a Lucio ult there, we saw a Soldier ult there. I still think that they have the Soldier ult in the back pocket. As we can see
I do
on our
believe we have
screen.
the Soldier ult. We definitely still have the Hammond ult.
Hammond hiding behind a corner. Sees the entire team there.
They don't seem to be aware of it.
Looking to the gank. Charges through.
The
Pops
the Hammond ult is popped. I don't know if it's going to get anyone though, but it definitely slowed down the push.
Hammond on 1,000 health is behind them again. Hammond just seems to be a thorn in the side of the Owls.
Yeah, this Hammond just...
There's one taken down. Team. Genji charges through.
Genji trying to maybe kill the support again, just like he did in the first take. Genji does take
Yoshi getting
both
ganked on
GPS for that. It's gonna be tough.
And this should be another conversion from the Owls.
I do believe that's a 1-1 point so far for this map.
That's a lot closer than it was. The Owls this time getting a bit more use out of their composition, making a few changes to react to the Confetti dominance on the first point, and that time we see a lot more of a contest fest. So this point, very open. Could make it harder for a Genji to flank, maybe. Could make it easier for Yoshi to get a few picks and a few kills here. Still a soldier ult to be used.
Yeah, we still have. Oh,
And there's the
Baptiste
team up
ult
with the
comes down with
Baptiste.
the soldier ult, but it doesn't seem like they can get any value because
Well, there's a Mei ult
the
to
Mei
counter
ult
it.
has huge value again with the Genji.
And there's a Genji ult as well. That looks like another 4 dead.
The Genji blade was popped, and obviously Lucian's going to take himself down for the reset here. Instead of walking all the way back.
Looking to go on a canoe trip there. So now we see a change at the Confetti. They're changing to a Junker Queen to try and match the Owls, changing away from the Hammond. Big team fight here. This team fight could choose the winner of this hill.
I think if they can charge ult, I feel like the Junker Queen ult could win them the site if
we also see a Mei change. Soldier to Mei.
Of course, the Junker Queen ult's like 80. I think the Sojourn ult's about to be like 90. It's about to pop. They're both about to get their ults. This could be huge. If Junker Queen gets their ult, they can pop it right now. Junker Queen falls again with the Genji.
Team kill for the Owls. This should be the second hill for them in a much more dominant fashion.
This Genji and this Mei from the Owls is looking very dominant so far throughout this map.
They're getting a lot of use, and I think the Mei walls are certainly helping. Separate.
Yeah, it's just like we saw last map. You get a good Mei wall. The tank falls. They can't be healed. They can't do anything. And if the Guru goes over the wall with them,
Junker Queen charges through. Junker Queen saved by the immortality field. Yoshi gets one. Mei gets another one, but then Genji takes down Yoshi there. This should be a capture from Confetti.
Once again, we're seeing the same situation that we saw on the last point where Confetti have to hold this to 100%, otherwise they've lost the point.
But this time, they have a lot more of a suited composition. They now have a Junker Queen, which we saw worked very well on parts at Blizzard World. Will it work much better on the control side? Early spotting there from the Junker Queen. Sees the Mei. Mei uses their ult. Manages to take down the Baptiste, but there's the Junker Queen requiring with the Lucio. Mei taken down by Genji. Genji finds 2. And that looks like it should be a clean conversion from the Owls there.
2-1 for the Owls. Again, this is very difficult. You really need to take these points because if Owls get one more point, it's a 3-0 for.
Well, there's a clean sweep from the Owls.
Yeah.
And that means that the Owls will be keeping their undefeated streak. But now we see Yoshi changing to the Pharah away from the Soldier. That seems to be a very interesting pick. What do you think?
The Pharah
away from the Soldier.
Looks
like Pharah's.
I think it's definitely a switch up. Maybe they've done it to maybe break their confidence or confuse them a little bit. The Doomfist as well is a very interesting pick. I know Doomfist is, I believe, seen as one of the weaker tanks currently, but maybe a bit of a fun pick for them.
Maybe a dive. But also, it could be a very strong counter from the Genji that we're seeing. There's a Mei ult there. There's Genji getting 1. Yoshi finds a reply, killing the Junker Queen. Genji pops the ult, finds 2. Doomfist manages to take down the Genji, and it's Lucio left on point with the Pharah and the Doomfist. And that is a nice clean break from the Confetti Arrows. They lost 3. But it's only 40-2.
Maybe it seems like the Pharah Doomfist is Pharah Messi and the Doomfist is maybe working currently, but
as we see, the Pharah does have their ult. It is also getting pocketed by the Mercy.
Again, kind of just like Hammond, but maybe even more so than Hammond. Doomfist is a very aggressive tank agent.
Yoshi looking to find a flank here. What intel can they get? Doomfist jumps on them.
We have the Doomfist up, but trying to look for one here.
Strike.
Didn't quite get it. Again, Doomfist trying to hold, but Doomfist a very aggressive tank.
Yoshi finds 2. And there goes Mercy, finding the kill on Lucio. This should be a hold out of the Confetti Arrows.
Yeah, no, Doomfist is still alive, and we have the res on the Pharah as well.
There's a revive.
This is a good hold.
The Pharah.
They're going to have to reset. I think if they go quickly again, I mean, Owls might have one more pushing them, but it's very close to the point. the points are taken up very quickly.
If the Confetti managed to hold off this push, that would make it 2-2 on points, leading to a final hill. Maybe this is foreshadowing what's to come. Maybe it'll be a Confetti
Another
leading.
reverse sweep, maybe. Although Confetti did get the first points, maybe it's not a first sweep. But
It's what they'll be attempting. Genji finds 2 there, but there is a counter, an equalize.
of course, this if Confetti don't hold this point, this could become very scary for them.
Does the Kiriko get traded? No. 99 to 40 on this point. If Confetti do lose the team fight, they should get at least another chance to get the 100 to 40.
Yeah, and just seeing the difference is gonna reset. Now we were talking about maybe pressure building up earlier. If there's any pressure, it's right now because they have to take this point, and if they don't,
As we
it's
see the
3-0.
percentage climbing there, 99 to 60. Confetti should get at least one more team fight out of this. But we don't know what ults the Owls have. We can see that the Farah is currently on around 50% by the time she gets in the first fight.
We also have the mail for Confetti hours, I believe.
This could be very useful to team up with other things. Genji there.
Doomfist ult is up now. They're gonna have to go for this push now.
There comes the capture. 1 on point, but there's Genji finding 1.
The Doomfist ult. I mean, we have so many ults coming out. We have the mail, the Doomfist ult,
is the only guy alive,
and the Jungle Queen will fall, but so will the Doomfist. And
that looks like a clean sweep out of GCS Owls there.
And I believe that is it. I believe that is a 3-0 for GCSL against Confetti Hours.
The GCS Owls now having an undefeated season
With a 15 map difference.
Well, it wouldn't be. It would be an 18 map difference.
I believe it counts as a 1 map for both.
Like no, but if Confetti lost and GCSL's won, that means they're losing 1 more they're gaining 1. So it'd be 18 map difference between the teams.
That's a massive map difference. Again, I mean, Owls kind of showing us whether they are the ones who won Nationals maybe last year.
Owls certainly proving that they are the team to beat. Certainly making it a lot harder for any opposition teams. But we did see a good showing from the Owls today. Maybe the Confetti came out a bit flat in map 1. Looked all right in map 2, but then couldn't get the overtime one.
I think some of the attacks of Confetti definitely very strong. It's like, you know, they were holding the points. Sometimes even on defense, they were playing like a very aggressive.
The composition certainly lended towards an aggressive style that maybe just the Owls had planned and had scouted.
Yeah, I think the Sojourn was getting a lot of value. I think the switch up with the tanks, the Hammond was strong, but it wasn't team play. It wasn't with the team. Whereas with Owls, you had a very aggressive, a very strong Genji Mei, especially that Reinhardt. Most of the time, he just couldn't die, even when he was antied.
Yeah, that's what we saw today. We saw the Confetti Arrows losing their undefeated streak. The Owls keeping theirs. Maybe next week will be the Owls' first loss, and we'll hope to see a Confetti bounce back.
Cool. Bye. Cool.